If you're watching this video and you fall into this category and it is happening to you now, I'm talking to you. Dust yourself up. Stop being sympathetic. Stop being crying. Stop sobbing. You don't cry rich. You have a lot to give. Hello, and welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, Be the True Rich. My name is Michael. If this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I post my new videos. And also follow me on Instagram at Be the True Rich. Thank you. We're still on the exciting series, Awakening Your Financial Genius. And today's the second episode. The first episode, we talked about discovering your spiritual mission and activating it to go beyond what your mind, what your eyes, what your brain, what your body can carry. Okay, now today we'll be talking about something very unique, and I'll title today's video, Stop Sympathizing with Your Business. In fact, in reality, stop sympathizing and stop asking for sympathy yourself. The rich do not sympathize with people. It is poor people that sympathize. And when I'm talking about sympathy here, I'm not talking about the loss of a loved one. No, that is not it. Or something very tragic. No, that is not it. So we would focus here on business, sympathizing about your business. Showing your mind, you're wondering, how do people sympathize with their business? How do people just remain sympathetic and decide not to do anything because they, in quotes, failed in their business or in their venture, or they failed to sell a product or to give a pitch or to give a speech? They just failed in that project. It may have taken 5-10 years to put together, and they fail. And it becomes the end of their business careers. It becomes the end of their entrepreneurial journey. So what is the thing to do? First off, let me explain what sympathy means. Sympathy is holding on to that thing and wailing and crying over something that you should just walk over and move. It is so sad that our school systems has taught us that failing is bad. Making mistakes is a sin. I'm sorry. In real life context, we learn by making mistakes. And for the rich, they love to make mistake and fail. In fact, there's a mantra with the rich people. They use the mantra, fail fast. Fail fast. The faster you fail, the faster you get over yourself and move again to keep failing and keep failing. And the more times you keep trying, the more times you keep trying to get it better, the better for you. At the time you're trying again, you're trying from experience. You're starting over not from the scratch, but from experience. And whatever you learned in the last failure, you would then implement it to get success, or maybe another type of failure. I'm being very realistic with you. Like I said, I'm not here to make it easy, but I'll make it simple. Keep it super simple. Keep it simple and stupid. Like, it's just simple. Failure should be something you see as normal if you ever want to become rich. So holding on to failure and not moving, that is what we call sympathy. You're sympathetic about a business deal you lost, or your business got crashed, and because of that, you do not want to try again or do something again. You should go to the Colonel Sanders of this world now. You should see the Einsteins that keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, and at every turn they pack themselves up and move, and they keep trying, never stop trying. Failing fast should be part of your mantra. In my later videos, I'm going to be talking about what really a business is and what a startup is, because most of the time we don't understand the difference between a business and a startup. Let me just drop this definition here. A business is an established startup. So now let's go back to what is a startup. A startup is a search pattern for a, number one, repeatable, number two, scalable, then number three, it comes last, profitable business model. And the lifespan is usually 5 to 7 years before you can now say you have a business. Unfortunately and unfortunately, we had businesses that were already 7 years old with billions in investment, billions of dollars in investment, that were still called startups. E.g., Twitter. Your Twitter, as at 7 years old, was still called a startup. E.g., Jumia was still called a startup at 7 years old. So why are you killing yourself that your business failed? Really, did your business fail? Someday, I'll be talking about this important fact that you need to learn to have your mind at ease. So keep in touch with your favorite channel and do not swing away, because you're going to learn the difference. So, failing. Are we saying we should embrace failure? Are we saying it is good to fail? No, it is not good. But the worst part is remaining on the floor, remaining on the ground, not picking yourself up to move. I'm sure in your mind you're asking, so if I'm not sympathetic, what should I be? Now, like I said earlier, the rich are not sympathetic people. They are empathetic people. They empathize. So instead of sympathizing, empathize. Okay, you're asking, what's the difference? The both of them sound similarly familiar. Then be like, Amolebi, according to my Yoruba people, they are like family. Okay, now let me give you a very clear scenario and make it very simple. Picture a war or a battle going on with soldiers. Now, picture yourself as one of the soldiers and picture your leg having an injury. Now, you've been injured and are on the ground, and you have a soldier beside you, and the soldier comes and sits down and starts crying with you in the middle of a battlefield, because you're in a battlefield in the middle, and the soldier is crying with you there. Okay, now another scenario. You're in the middle of a battle and you're injured on your leg, and you have another soldier beside you, and the soldier looks at you and the soldier is like, I'm sorry this happened to you, but we need to keep moving. You know what? Put your hands around my shoulder, wrap your hands, I would carry you anyway. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's get out of this place first, then we can start crying. Now, who do you think has helped you? Is it the one that starts with you crying? And of course, while crying with you there, is either the enemy comes and that one takes off. He's still crying and it's going on, but you can't move. You're there and it's a finishing. Or the other guy that looks at you and says, wow, you've been injured. Okay, fine. You know what? Put your hands on my shoulder and let's go. Who do you think has helped you? Well, for me, it is the guy that will drag you with that pain, that will pull you up, even when you're screaming, my leg, I can't. And he's saying, put your hand, let's go. Let us go. You cannot remain here with the broken leg. It is better we live here with one leg and you have your life than you remain here and lose it. So now that is a simple, clear illustration between sympathy and empathy. Okay, so now you've gotten it. Now I'm sure you understand why you should not be sympathetic about your business, and why some people will say, those rich people, they're heartless. So you just go tell them something, they'll just be like, it happened. Okay, fine, let's go, let's move. You know, if you follow me cry, as I lose 1 million as I lose 10 million for business, you know, if you follow me cry, he say, make we do another business. Which kind of another business? Who you are with do another business? Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of them have been there and they can tell the difference. A rich person does not even like sympathetic people. If you're too sympathetic around a rich person, they get irritated. Like, why are you crying, wailing, and gnashing your teeth? Over what? Really, over what? You lost your business, Now, I'm talking a lot about this because it is still attached to awakening your financial genius. Sometimes, what puts our financial genius to sleep are tragedies. This is where I've been going. Are mishaps, losing businesses, losing endorsements, losing establishments, losing connections, losing life, losing a reason. In fact, losing your spiritual mission. Yes, it can happen. But what do? You awaken it. You awaken it. You remind it that, look, I still have more to do. I still have more to offer. There's still more where that came from. It is not over. You never finish. Like I say, the rich are students for life. They are students for life. They keep learning. They keep growing. So that is what you should be doing about your business. Be empathetic, not sympathetic. Sympathy will keep you in a bad place. Empathy will keep you running. Even with a broken leg, even with a broken arm, even with a broken skull, you keep going. Go and check them, the biography of the rich. Go and look at them. You know their names, and check how many times they failed. In fact, failure should be something you embrace as a rich person. You should embrace failure because it shows you tried, and it shows you can still try, and it shows you have learned. In fact, the truth is, a lot of them you see today, the true rich, are dishing out from their failures. Like myself, I've made a lot of mistakes that I don't want you to make, and the ones I learned from, they also made some mistakes. Like Brian Tracy would always say, there's no new mistake you want to make. The old ones, there's no new thing you want to. So why are you making the same mistake? Learn from those who have gone through that place. I say, follow no road. Learn from those. Make new ones that people will be puzzling how you made the mistake. Not are you still making this type of mistake? At what age? Somebody in 1862 made this mistake. You are making the same mistake. Hello? Is it that you don't study, or is it that you don't have mentors, or you don't have people who teach you? Pick up your bag, dust yourself, and move. Awaken your financial genius if it is sleeping. If you're watching this video and you fall into this category and it is happening to you now, I'm talking to you. Dust yourself up. Stop being sympathetic. Stop being crying. Stop sobbing. You don't cry rich. You have a lot to give. You have a lot for the world. Wrap yourself together and move. The more you move, the better you become. Like I said earlier, you don't move from the scratch, you move from experience. And that's two different angles entirely. So you've made some mistakes, why make new ones? Stop being empathetic. Stop killing your business. Stop killing your genius. Stop killing your financial genius. Stop putting it to sleep. Wake it up. Tell it have do. On to the next project, on to the next one, and on to the next one. And as you continue this, I bet you will become rich. If you're in that state where you're trying to awaken it, you're in that place where you've lost all hope of becoming rich, my phone number, my email is on the screen. Copy it, call me, mail me. Let's talk. Let's have sessions. Let's talk. Let's share these ideas. Let's open up our minds for better possibilities. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at @BeTheTrueRich. Thank you. Bye bye.
Get the best deals on all items on Spree.Africa. Shop now.